It's weird to say I'm head of household because in this household, we split everything 50-50.
She's all about, rah, hear me roar. I want to work and all that and still provide. Give her 20%.
I don't know.
How disappointing is that question?
Hey guys, welcome back to Human No Resource. I'm Oma.
And I'm Selma. Now we're going to be talking about Gabrielle Union. Now we all know her from the 90s. She's been in a lot of famous movies like Bring It On.
Bad Boys 2.
She's been in Bad Boys 2.
Yeah.
Think Like a Man. And I loved her in Cradle to the Grave. Now, she is married to a professional NBA player named Dwayne Wade.
Yeah.
And between each other, they have a child. And prior to Gabrielle Union, he had children's before.
I think 3.
Yeah. And so things are looking a little bit rough right now for her.
Yeah, so she did an interview with Bloomberg where she talks about her finance and her household. So let's check it out.
I'm curious, at what point did you develop that first sense of security and that the work is coming and as long as I keep knocking it out, there's going to be more, and there isn't this sort of sense of the rug is could still be pulled out?
I struggle with that still, just because I think I just have more responsibilities, for my money. So I get nervous, like, oh God, that movie didn't open, well, what does that mean? Am I going to have enough to hold everybody up?
Yeah, Gabrielle Union's concern is very understandable. For actors and actresses in Hollywood, if they have a box office hit, it really determines if they're going to have another job or not. Unless you're like Al Pacino, Robert De Niro, where y'all, I don't know if you paid your dues or something, you're always going to have a job in Hollywood.
Yeah, this reminds me of an actress named Sydney Sweeney. She's an actress in Euphoria. Everybody loves Euphoria, apparently. I
never watched the episode.
Okay, I saw an episode, I'm not going to lie. But she said that, she had to pay 5% to her lawyer, 10% to her agent, 3% for her business manager.
Her publicist is her mortgage.
It's her mortgage, you know what I mean?
So all these anxieties and all this responsibility is understandable. And guys, we remember Gabrielle Union for the 90s. She represented those Black Renaissance women.
Okay.
Yeah, and so like Nia Long, Robin Givens, the list goes on. Naomi Campbell, Tyra Banks, the list goes on for these women. Halle Berry, whether you like it or not, Stacey Dash. However, I feel like with Gabrielle Union, and I'm going to add Stacey Dash, they did something in their career that has given them a change in image.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's for sure.
It's like right now, like Nia Long, she can't do no wrong.
Megan Good. Same thing.
Yeah. But Gabrielle Union, Stacey Dash, they did something. I don't know if they entered in politics, or I don't know if they have gotten too much social
news
conflict and stuff like that. And so now it's like they're looking at a different light. So I don't know if that affected her career and getting jobs, if that contributed to it. I don't know. But however, it's understandable, her concern. It's not easy for everybody in Hollywood
to get that check.
It's weird to say I'm head of household because in this household, we split everything 50-50. But in the other households that each of us have to support, it puts there's always this like gorilla on your back that it is like, you better work, you better work, you better work. You gonna sleep in? Somebody might not eat. You gotta work. And it's hard. It's hard to let that go. So I'm working on that.
Wow.
What did she say? You better work, you better work, you better work?
Yeah, in my household, I do 50-50 in the relationship. Says who? I wonder when she initially got with Dwayne Wade, did she say, by the way, and I'm a feminist and I do 50-50? And if that's the case, then
is it working for you?
Is it working out? And if it's not working out, what's wrong with changing it? Does that mean you're not going to be an independent, strong, feminist woman anymore?
I just want to remind people, she's 50 years old. She's 50 years old.
50 years old is the new 25.
She's stressing about, finances, where her man makes $175 million.
Allegedly.
That's how much he has.
Yeah.
And are you telling me he can't take her fear, her anxiety away?
What's the other household she's taking care of?
Probably her mom, probably her dad. I don't know about her family. She has a daughter. Okay, so is he taking care of the daughter also, if this is 50-50?
I'm assuming they're both there. I think they're splitting everything equally right into the middle. Now the thing is though, this anxiety and fear that you have, I think it definitely needs to be looked into and definitely needs to be changed. Does a 50-50 have to, if you didn't make a promise at the beginning, let's keep 50-50, definitely believe you can amend it. You can change it. You can tell him, go ahead and you support us 100% while I go figure out my mental health.
Well, you know what? Prior to her second marriage, she was married to another guy where she paid all the bills. She paid all the bills, and that marriage did not work out. So, Gabrielle Union, you need to rethink.
50% right now is an improvement.
It's an improvement from what was
from 100%.
Before. Yeah, from 100%. And just think about it. If you did 20%, you'll feel a lot much better than doing 50-50.
Yeah, I don't understand this 50-50 mindset. Personally, I do something I don't believe in it. I understand women that do it, and I respect their hustle. Women and men.
I feel like young women would, they love the idea of 50-50, but in reality, when you're a 50-year-old woman, 60, 70, regardless, it doesn't work.
What did you say?
Out.
You said young girls when they're in the 20s, they have
of course,
they have the energy.
We all listen. I remember when I was much younger than what I am right now, in my early 20s. I was a feminist at that point. I was a feminist. I want to pay for everything. No.
Did you?
There's no such thing of doing 50-50 when you're giving labor. And I beg the question, is it a good look for Dwayne Wade, knowing that his wife is experiencing these challenges?
From my understanding, no, it's not a good look. Because outside the scope of, I'm going to say feminism, because I feel like a lot of them are going to say something. Men are supposed to be the protectors and the providers. And exactly. I know some men are going to say, how are we going to protect her? We don't go to war. We're not old school protection. Okay. There's many ways you can protect her. She's telling you right now, this is her battle right now. She's telling, help her fight these battles. Help her relieve these challenges she's going through.
Remove the 30%. Okay. So remove the 30%. At least give her 20%. If she's all about, rah, hear me roar, I want to work and all that and still provide, give her 20%.
I don't know. I'm not. Listen, I'm not about percentage. I'm about reasonable. For example, let's say if he's down on his luck.
Numbers matter.
No, but let's say if he's down on his luck and he's not working anymore.
Then
the rational thing for her to do is that she becomes the one who takes care of things.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Until he gets up on his luck. And then when he's doing better, then she can kind of slow down and take care of other aspects in the relationship. You have like raising the kids.
You know what? You have to remember, she's a wife, not your mother. Okay?
Where did you go?
I said it. You know what I mean? Because some of these guys who are all about 50-50, sometimes they're not even going to do that 50%. Okay? They let the woman do everything. And you know what happens? She becomes the mother in the relationship. He's going to resent her. And after he's going to move on.
Okay, well, anyways. Guys, let us know below. What do you think? Is this okay? She needs to go see a therapist and deal with these challenges on her own?
Or talk to her man and say, I'm giving you 30%.
Okay, or get to a resolution, basically.
Yeah.
We're not here with the percentages.
You guys, on that note, please subscribe and like this video. And bye now.
See you next time.